Hey, what's up, all you beautiful, beautiful people gathered on here? And today I got something a little different for you. I got a story of something that happened to me a couple of years back, and I'd love to share it. So I'm going to throw on some videos of my Death Knight in the background, who I just boosted, and I've had heaps of fun playing him. So hit that thumbs up and help my channel grow. Thanks, guys. A couple of years ago, I came to visit my brother here in Melbourne. And it was my first trip to Melbourne, so I was quite excited to come down, see him, see what the city's like. And if you know where I'm from the small country town, so everything was so strange to me. I'd never seen trams, never seen all this. So when I had heard about all this, I was like, yeah, I gotta go down and see it all. So anyway, I go down there. After the flight, my brother comes and picks me up from the airport and takes me back to his house. We get back to his house and he tells me, oh, my roommate's home and he's got some news for us. So I was like, yeah, that's cool, no worries. So we go home and we meet my brother's roommate. And my brother's roommate is excited. He's jumping off the wall. He's saying how he's going to take us all out. And my brother's like, whoa, what's happened? And my brother's roommate had just sold his online business. He had started it a couple of years ago selling some snowboarding gear and that sort of stuff. And he was really excited. So he says to us, he goes, that's it, I'm taking you boys out. Tonight, we're going to go celebrate. And from our original plans, we had just organized to go get dinner. I should also mention at this point, my girlfriend wasn't able to come down to Melbourne with me. So I'm there by myself and I'm texting her and I say, look, we're going out tonight and we're going to get some dinner. And I had made the mistake, a huge mistake. I wish I could go back now. I'd said, don't worry, I'm not drinking tonight. And so, mistake number one. We then go to this bar, right? Well, this restaurant, I should say. And I didn't have any intentions of drinking because, you know, I'd said that I wasn't going to. And I didn't particularly want to. Anyway, we're at this dinner, a nice fancy dinner. The roommate's paid for. You know, we're getting all these meats, these platters, this people carving fresh meat in front of us, the whole lot. It was fucking awesome. And so we get towards the end of the meal and the roommate says, he goes to the bartender, he goes, can I get 3 glasses of 15-year-old Glenfiddich? I didn't know what that was, but my brother leans over to me and he goes, because I just turned 18 at this point, so my drinking career was still quite young. So my brother leans over and goes, oh, my roommate's paying for 15-year-old scotch or whiskey. I can't quite remember. And so I thought, shit, I can't say no. How could you say no, right? Mistake number 2. So after 3 rounds of these Glenfiddichs, my brother's roommate says, hey, I know this really cool place in the middle of the city. It's called the Workshop Bar. And I was like, oh, okay. And you gotta remember, I'm 3 glasses into 15-year-old Glenfiddich at this point. So I'm starting not to make the best decisions of my life. We go to this place called the Workshop Bar. We're at this bar, and my fucking brother decides, hey, you know what'd be a good idea? Let's go round for round of pints of cider. And I was like, yes, fuck it, awesome. At this point, I'm still texting my girlfriend everything that's happening. However, I'm starting to get more slurred in my texts. It's not going well for me. And my phone's also dying at this point because I've been texting this whole time. However, I don't tell anyone, including my girlfriend, that my phone is dying. We decide at 1 o'clock that it'll be a smart idea to go home. We'll get a cab and then we'll go home. And I'm at this point, I am extremely fucked up. I'm in a new level of fucked up. I don't know if you've ever been like this. I don't even know if you should ever get like this. I was what I like to call paralytic drunk. I couldn't feel my face. I could see shit that was going on, but I had absolutely no control. Would not recommend it for anyone. I'm in this cab, and I remember saying to the cab driver, like, this whole time I remember thinking, shit, I should really be worried about how fucked up I am right now. But all I could think of was, shit, I need to either piss, throw up, or shit. It was the trifecta. So I said to the cab driver, I was like, you need to pull over because I don't know if I'm going to piss or throw up. And he says, no, I can't stop. I was like, oh shit, okay, I just got to hold it. We get halfway, and I'm sitting there staring at the back of this guy's chair, and I just think, yep, I'm going to throw up. And so I do this little maneuver where I open my lower jaw, and I just let it flow on myself, my vomit. I didn't even know what's happening. It's just, just all down my chest, and I think, fuck. And I look at my roommate. He looks at me, he goes, shh, don't say a fucking word. And so I'm like, I'm keeping quiet. The cab driver sniffing around, he's like, what's that? Turns around and goes, shit, he's thrown up. You guys gotta get out now. You gotta get out. You gotta remember, I've never been to Melbourne before, and we're in the middle of a street. I have no idea where we are. So he stops the cab. Something in my brother's roommate's head just flipped. He started just screaming and yelling at this cab driver, and I'm thinking, holy fuck, shit's getting serious, because my brother's roommate's extremely fucked as well. Like, we're all gone. We're on another planet at this point. Like, oh my god, things are getting serious. And my brother's in the front seat. He's trying to diffuse this whole situation, and I'm just there trying to remember what my cheeks feel like. So he ends up stopping the cab, and my brother says to me, get out of the cab now. And I was like, okay. My brother seems like he knows what's going on. I get out of the cab, right? You gotta remember, I'm still covered in like this crusty, disgusting vomit. So I get out of the cab, and my brother comes over to me, and he takes my shirt off me. So I'm not covered in vomit, pretty much. MVP, my brother, I know, right? Not so. Because at this time I came down to Melbourne, it was the middle of winter, and I'm from a town where it's like a steady 30 degrees all the time, and so it was 0 this night, and I was freezing. I had no shirt on. This was the last thing I remember of that night. I blacked out. When I wake up, I am half naked in someone's lawn with no shoes and no shirt. My phone's dead, and I don't even know if I have any money left on my card. So I start to panic at this point. I'm thinking, fuck, where am I? Keep in mind, I've never been to Melbourne before. I start walking down this main street trying to, for the love of God, find my brother's place. And I'm flagging down traffic, and this is like 3 in the morning. So here's this half-naked man trying to flag down traffic with no shoes, and luckily after 30 minutes into hypothermia and chill, I find my brother's place, right? Because I legitimately think I'm gonna die. I've never had this feeling before in my life where I was concerned I was gonna die. Not like one of those moments where you swear at your parents and you think you're gonna die. No, one of those moments where I actually thought I was going to die. I thought I was gonna freeze and die. I think to myself, I have to get into my brother's house. And so I'm buzzing the front door, no one's answering. And I then decide, shit, I have to jump the fence. I have to jump the fence or I will die. So I jump the fence. As I jump the fence, all the back doors and the side doors are all locked. And so I think, shit. I look around to see what I can find. And out the back I see there's this dog bed. If you've seen those dog pillows, I think, shit, I have to sleep in this dog bed, otherwise I will die. So I unzip this dog bed and I jump in. My brother's roommate hears me outside and comes to the door and sees me lying in this dog bed and says to me, shit dude, where were you? We couldn't find you. So I think, fuck it, I just need to go to bed. So go to bed, wake up the next day, completely forgetting about the whole ordeal and drama my girlfriend's had to go through this whole night. Because not only at around 2 o'clock did my phone go dead and I'd been sending all these slurred texts, but my brother had sent a message to my girlfriend saying, hey, have you heard from Sam? We can't find him. We called the cops. I had found out that my brother, later that night, what had happened was when I had blacked out, apparently I decided it was a great idea to go for a nice stroll at 3 in the morning. So when my brother couldn't find me and tried calling me for about 2 hours or so, he called the police and tried to file a missing persons report. And so my poor girlfriend thinks that I've been murdered in some back street of Melbourne or something like that, or I'm sleeping on the road ready to get run over. And in the morning I come to, and let's just say it was a life lesson that I will not forget. It was definitely one of those nights to forget. Thank you so much for hanging out this long, if you're still with me. It's a long story, I know, been a bit of a crazy one, but I've always wanted to share it, so there it is. Hit that thumbs up if you liked the video, and hit the subscribe if you want to see some more content. If you guys like this kind of things, I've got plenty of more life mistakes that I've made that I am happy to share with you all. Also, one last thing before I go, I did a video recently with another YouTuber, awesome collab. We did a gold race to see who can make the most gold in 1 hour with a various set of rules. So go check it out. I'll chuck a link up on screen, and also go show him some love. He does some really awesome videos, really professional. He does from gold guides to achievements, and just a all around good YouTuber. So go hit a thumbs up on his video as well. Thanks guys, I'll see you later.